bringing you updates and information on safety and wellness with Safety Echo. Join us every Thursday by 10:30 on High Impact 102.1 FM for a journey into knowledge on a secure and eco-conscious living. From workplace security to road safety and many more. Discover hacks to protecting yourself while preserving the environment. Tune into Safety Echo and be part of a movement towards a safer, healthier, and greener future. Join us every week and let's make a difference together. Safety Echo is powered by KKF Foundation.
Good morning again, citizens. If you're just listening or hearing my voice for the first time, you're much welcome. Now, you know that when it is 10:30, around the hours of 10:30, every Thursday, we are bringing you the show about safety and security, which is also powered by KKF Foundation. That is the Kitty Cares Foundation. And today we have a very interesting guest, huge guest actually. And you know that every single week we bring people who have years of experience. You know that years of experience, you cannot buy it in the market at all. So we bring these people here to speak to us, to talk with us. And today we have a prestigious person here with us. So I will ask her to, tell us a little bit about herself. But first, let me introduce you to Mrs. Mavi Sukia Isibo. She's popularly known as MSI and has spent the last 20 years building professional experiences as an etiquette icon and personality development expert. She instituted the soft skills industry in Nigeria and founded the premier prestigious personality consultancy in Nigeria called Poise Nigeria. Yes, so if you have heard that, she's the person with us. Poise has impacted over 10 million people in Africa, and she's also an executive coach, a mentor, a public speaker, an author, and a very beautiful woman. You're very welcome, ma'am. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yes, Poise this year is 25 years. Yeah, so I've spent the last 25 years, I think, doing what I'm doing now and impacting lives, enriching lives, empowering people, and making organizations smarter and people better.
Interesting. And how has that been? Challenging, interesting?
Yeah, well, challenges actually help to improve you and they drive you. So without challenges, you remain in your comfort zone. Yes, challenging, but very, very fulfilling.
Okay.
That helps you to actualize yourself and helps you to feel accomplished.
Amazing.
Because if you don't have challenges, then you're just vegetating.
Interesting. If you don't have challenges, you're just vegetating. Okay, so because we have just very little time, we'll try as much as possible to get as much as we can from you, because opportunities like this, they just come but once. So first, what drives your passion for empowering women and young professionals in Africa, especially with what you do?
Maybe about 2 decades ago, or maybe 15 years ago, I attended a graduation ceremony in one of the prestigious universities. And from the first class, all the first class graduating students were females. And then you had 2-1s before you now finally had, when we finally had one male 2-1, the whole auditorium erupted. Everybody, clapping and applauding that finally there's a male 2-1. But the seriousness of that situation dawned on me that these first class 2-1 females are going to be the wives of these 2-2 third class males. In future, And that future was not too far away because, I mean, these were university graduates. So that meant that maybe 2-3 years, they'll be ready for marriage.
Yes.
And they're going to be marrying these 3rd class pass
Partners or people.
Exactly. You need to have a huge dose of self-confidence. You need to have a huge dose of, self-esteem to survive in a marriage with a man that has insecurities.
Interesting.
Right from the beginning. So that's set me out in this. These ladies need to be fully empowered emotionally, socially, and mentally. They need to know who they are. They have to have good self-identity to understand that this is who I am, and I will not reduce myself, to bring myself to that level where I lose my will, I lose myself, I lose my vision and my purpose.
Amazing.
That's the reason why. So I say to them, be careful when a naked person offers you a shirt. Be careful, because you go into this, marriage, you have to learn to understand and recognize that you own your own shirt also, and that you're not naked. Be careful when a naked person offers you a shirt. If he doesn't have what it takes, he cannot offer you what he doesn't have.
Amazing. That is really interesting. Okay, so moving forward, we want to talk about how do you think these soft skills, how do you think they are also impacting national development? Now, what you actually explained is for the individual. Now, how does it now impact people at large?
You will agree with me that Nigeria, especially, and Africa as a whole, we do not have a good the world does not have a good view of us. There's this negative narrative about us, and there's the only way for us to change it is because this narrative is not about our professionalism. It is not about our mental acuity. We are very intelligent, intellectual people. So it's not about that. It's more attitudinal. It's more attitudinal. It's more about it's a behavioral issue. Okay, and so the only antidote to it is soft skills, knowing how to comport yourself, knowing how to present yourself, knowing how to interface with the, it's not this is Nigeria, everything goes, anything goes, this is Nigeria, this is Nigeria, that's true, but then we must have a national dignity, we must have a national pride, and we must carry ourselves, right from the, the highest leadership onto the common man. Because at the end of the day, light, understanding who we are, understanding the dignity of our citizenship, and how to project it, how to portray it, how to present ourselves to our different publics and the world, it will help to change the narrative. It will help. I mean, it doesn't help if at the end of the day our highest leadership are mocked or ridiculed because of the way we comport ourselves, because of the way we carry ourselves. I said that in the committee of presidents, there are presidents and there are presidents. So are we recognized in that committee of presidents where there are presidents?
Interesting.
Are we recognized?
So ma'am, you just mentioned about everyone always has this mindset of we are in Nigeria, everything goes.
Yes.
But it is very important for us to change that mindset. Now, I want to ask this. When you're raising, these individuals that actually come at Poise Nigeria, is it always difficult trying to change their mentality?
We have a syndrome in Nigeria called the Comin syndrome. Comin, Comata. Comin. It doesn't matter. No, you are too fussy about this thing. No, this person is, you take your car to the mechanic and it comes back with another problem, to compound the one that you took it, and then you take it back and the mechanic is say, manage it like that now, manage it. The truth of the matter is that it affects us in all facets, all fronts. The Comin syndrome. And one of the things that we try to disabuse the minds of individuals, right from the top leadership, C-suite executives, all the way to middle management, and even all the way to drivers, is to try to take out that element of Comin, Comata. Because if you succeed in doing that, you've actually won half of the battle. It's a battle of self. It's a battle of self-esteem, the way we see ourselves. Who is looking at me? What does it matter? It does matter. It doesn't matter how you speak. It doesn't matter how you comport yourself on the road. It doesn't matter how you drive. It doesn't matter how many people go with you to all these international United Nations events. It doesn't matter.
So we are changing the narrative from Comin to Omin.
Yes, Comin to Omin. Oh, thank you for coining that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right. So now that you've briefed us a little bit about this, about the mindset and how important it is, not just for individuals but also on the global stage. I know that I know you, or we know you now, because of Dr. Kitty Sweethansu. So how is it being like knowing her, especially for the fact that, in this month she'll be turning the big 45, and, she has been running the show for a year now. So how has it been, working with her, and also with what she's doing? How do you see that also, helping the nation at large? She's from India, she's in Nigeria, but all of us, we're all working together, similar somehow culture. So how is it? How has it been knowing her and all of that?
Katie came to Poise many years ago. She needed to speak like a Nigerian. I don't think she has mastered it very well yet, but she's working on it. And she's come a very long way. She's a very ambitious young lady. She's full of ideas. She's purposeful, and so she intrigued me very much, and since then, since she graduated and left Poise, I have followed her career. She's gone from one level to the other, and I'm really proud of the fact that she's an alumni or alumnus of Poise Nigeria. I am. She's putting us on the world map. She's taking us from Nigeria to India to everywhere. That's it. She's awesome, and I'm hoping that we could do many more things together. I buy into her vision, and I'm sure that she will grow bigger and better. Katie Carey Foundation is here to stay.
Amazing.
It's here to stay.
All right,
and it's here to impact lives and to put its footprints on the sands of time.
Amazing. So I really wish that I could keep you here, because I feel like there's just so much that you can still tell us, but our time is limited. Yeah. So in Safety Echo, it's not really just about safety, security, when people come from their different walks of life to come and educate us. So, but we are also very keen about documenting lives and documentary, stories. So, from your experiences with what you do, who you are as an individual, and the places that you have been, what do you think that you can tell future generations that much later, right, when someone is listening to this, they can take away as a golden nugget for their life?
First of all, you have to understand that life will always throw you lemons. the dice will not always roll in your favor, and so you have to learn to roll with the punches. Number one thing is, as you roll with the punches, you are guarding and guiding your mental and emotional health. However, you must not guide it to such a point where you are afraid of your shadow, because everything you're looking for, everything you're aiming at is on the other side of fear. So you need to watch out for that you are not limiting yourself by being too afraid. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that you do not make sacrifices that you would end up regretting in future. Many of us, in when we're young, we make all sorts of sacrifices, and number one is the things we let go, just to make maybe the other person feel better, maybe make your marriage work, so you let go, little by little, the things you hold dear to yourself. I like to use my mom as my mom of blessed memory. I learned a lot from her. Number one is she could not fully actualize herself, because she needed to give so much of herself, especially as a woman, so in her old age, regret comes, and life is regret is a very painful life lesson that you get, and it doesn't come till the end, which means that it's difficult to retrace your steps to go back to recapture those times. So don't let regret set in your gray age. Don't let regret. Make sacrifices, but be constructive in the sacrifices you make and how you make them. And I would also like to advise, let there be a time frame. I'm making this sacrifice for this period of time so that you can come out of it eventually.
Honestly, ma'am, I wish I could just keep you here and you keep on speaking with us. But hopefully, maybe some other time, definitely you'll come. But with these few moments, honestly, I have learned a lot. And I'm sure someone who is also listening have learned a lot. If you're just tuning in, well, sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. Every 10:30 by Thursday, Safety Echo comes on the show. So if you want to watch the recap, just go to our YouTube channel at Nigeria by the person of Mrs. Mavi Isibo, Mavi Sokia Isibo. So yes, if you want to listen to every